Hello everybody, Lil D back again with my new game 4 playthrough of Demon's Souls. Last time we left off, we finally beat Alant and beat the real King Alant, and then I played through new games 2 and 3 to catch up to 4. Reason being is I wanted the game to show off more of the difficulty spikes versus just going straight from new game to new game plus and then doing videos on that. So here I am on 4. New game 4. Alright, so you want to make sure you don't get hit by these guys too much because they are powerful. There was a body back there that I already grabbed because I was trying to record the video, but the audio was too loud. It was getting picked up by Audacity. It's Crescent Moongrass times 3. And we're going to come up these stairs here. We're going to put on warding, and we're going to get ready for their onslaught. And they missed. And as you see, I'm pretty powerful because my character has a pure-wide tendency. And my Northern Regalia does really good damage at that. And it also does the same amount of damage at Pure Black tendency. But I wanted the Friend's Ring from the Monumental, so I did get that. But involving a little accident when I was trying to play through the game to get through, I accidentally killed the stupid filthy merchant female lady and must have dropped me down a bit. So I am no longer a Pure White character tendency, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it's alright. I can always do that. The only way to get your character tendency up is by killing specific red phantoms on pure black tendency like Meralda here or Satsuki, which is the easiest phantom for me to take out. Not so much as in like he can kill me in a couple of hits. Easiest as in that he's right in the beginning of Shrine of Storms and he doesn't involve me doing a backstab tactic where I just run and backstab someone. He also doesn't have attacks that goes right through your shield like Venlin does with her blind or Rydell and his phosphorescent pole there. So I just find him the easiest overall. And then there's Scurver, who can actually take me out in one hit with his magic attack, his pyromancy spells there. The only way for me to stop that is to either get in his face or use anti-magic field. And I really don't care for that. It just takes a while. So I just battle Satsuki, and I usually just beat the crap out of him with a couple backstabs. He turns out to be the easiest one for me. If I have a couple deaths, I'll pay him back with that. And, yeah, these guys are kind of annoying, but they're not hard to kill. So we're going to go through this silly fog gate, and then we're going to be in this room where people are going to rain down fireballs. Whee! Die. So there's an item down there. I'm going to go grab that. And we're going to roll through some barrels, or jump that rolling. And I'm human, so I don't need that. And we're going to Unknown Soul, and we're going to go get this item over here, which is a Mail Breaker. Useless. I don't remember every item in the game, even though I played through the game quite a bit. I have pretty bad memory when it comes to trivial things like items, locations. I do know a lot of the important stuff, like, the most important item for me to get is Ephemeral Eyes. So I do know where a lot of those are. Only because I want to have those at all times, and I care about those. I don't care about really anything else now that I've beaten the game and got pretty much everything. But I'm just going to show you most of the locations of items because I know where a lot of them are. I remember that. Alright, so these guys like to jump at you sometimes, and the guy above likes to toss firebombs. And they're not that damaging, especially when you have either Water Veil on. I don't know if warding will minus the damage. I doubt it, seeing as it's for physical attacks. And you don't want to be caught in that without a shield up or warding on, because you will be raped. In one of my earlier videos, I think it's my new game playthrough, I believe, where I was trying to get away from them, and I was getting raped and nearly died. But here we're going to get this item here, and it's a Moongrass. I don't know if that was times 1 or 2, but when you come up here, there's going to be a boulder, and you're going to want to roll off, and then that's going to crash down and break this here, so you can get this item down here, and we're going to grab that, and it's a bastard sword. I really don't like swearing too much in my videos, but just in case there's, younger audiences watching, but this is Dark Souls. A lot of the younger audience will be appealed to a different variety of games. I know when I do my next playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, that will appeal to a lot of younger audiences. So I'm not going to swear so much in that. But that's just a habit that I got through playing games and getting angry to the point of just anger. And dying. And yeah, most of these guys will be dying in one hit, making this so much faster because of my strength level and the Northern Regalia at nearly pure white tendency, if I'm not already at that. So, we're going to take out these douchebags, and then we're going to head over to where the Red-Eyed Knight is. I know in my new game video, I tried to go find where the sword is by Doran, but seeing as I've never been over here hardly ever since because I constantly died and I thought it was like useless and there was nothing to do over here, so it took me a while to find it. And yeah, I'm sorry about that. And I'm trying to add some points where I can speed that up, but so far my program just does not want to respond at all when I do it. And here's the mausoleum doors. You can only open them after Ostrava's death, and he'll drop you the mausoleum key. And this is the unknown hero soul, and the guy that I just killed usually drops grass. Usually full moon grass, I think. Yeah, full moon grass, usually in good quantities. I've gotten 6 off of him before. Really good, really good for moon grass farming if you want to. I don't really advise farming it because you can easily buy it. It's not like I advise you not to advise you because it's deadly or you'll die or anything, but it's just a waste of time when you can just save up a lot of souls that I like the soul amount that I have, and you can probably buy about 2 or 3 sets of a couple grasses, and you'll be set for the rest of the game, or not rest of the game, but close to midway through, depending on how much you use. Like if I have 99 of, say, 68 full moon grass will last me probably about 4 or 5 bosses, maybe less, depending on how badly I do. And if I keep dying, then it'll last me less. But you know, hey, it's all right. And this, whoop, missed an item there. Fire bombs. That will be useful, sort of. I'm actually being sarcastic. Not really useful at all, unless you want to just battle the first boss here because it's weak to fire without your weapon, and you just want to just waste it with fire. You can, or if you have a fire, a magic spell like Firestorm or anything like that, you can just really rape him to death and show him a hard time and be like, ah, Firestorm to your face. But usually what I like to do is I just like to freaking go ham on it and just take out all the hoplites and then tackle Phalanx itself. And we're gonna put on warding. And these chains here are actually connected to, are actually tied around some bodies. These are presumed, one of them I know for a fact is the daughter of Stockpile Thomas. The other one is presumed to be the wife of Stockpile Thomas, but it's not really mentioned. It's probable because why would they have the daughter of Stockpile Thomas and not the mother too? And it's also questioned why Stockpile Thomas never mentions the mom much. Is maybe because she was a witch, and witches like Yuria are frowned upon and are known as like really powerful sorcerers or spell users. And I don't know the time of this place or world they live in, and if witches are frowned upon, kind of like how in Harry Potter, to muggles, witches are like plagues to the earth and existence, kind of thing. And there we have the Kling's Ring, that's where you first get it. And this, I opened up, is actually a shortcut, leading back to the beginning. Now, here's the bodies. One will have the old ragged robe, symbolizing she was a witch, and the other will have jade hair ornament that you give to Stockpile Thomas for a ring that he gives you, which is the item burden ring, the ring of Herculean strength. Now we also got the Old Spice, symbolizing she is a magic user or a witch of some sort. And now we're gonna head back up to the bridge where we were, or wherever that is actually called. I don't know if that's a bridge or what, but we're gonna head back up there now. And I know I could have taken the shortcut, but I really don't like going up all those stairs. I just don't like that. So we're gonna head back up, and it's a quick way back. It's actually quicker going up the shortcut, but I'm fine. This video is gonna be a little shorter because it's just up to Phalanx, which is the first boss, and he's very, very pathetic. So we're gonna go through, and we're back at the bridge. Right after this, we'll be back at the bridge. I actually kind of turned around there. I went the wrong way. Oops. Alright. See, I'm not... I kind of tend to do that when I'm not paying attention and I'm trying to do audio. So, now that we're at the bridge, we can progress this away. Collect some items. And then... I don't know if I went back there. But we can go now through this fog gate, and it's going to lead to our lovable little NPC friend Ostrava, who is apparently fucking scared of dreadlings, and he's going to ask you to take them out. So we're going to get the ring here, which is, I didn't quite read that, which is the Thief's Ring. So the Thief's Ring makes it for enemies harder to notice you, and this is where I like to either jump down and just rape them, or I can show off that. Nay, that doesn't do enough. So I'll just jump down and rape them. But, you know, hey, if you're new to the game, oh shit. If you're new to the game, you want to stay away from these guys, you can just spam them with fire bombs. And the guys with the fire poles will hit these bombs and blow your ass to hell. So I suggest either rolling into them and breaking them, or stay away from them entirely. Alright, so now there's going to be a guide that comes out to the sides of these, and you're going to want to be careful about getting ambushed by them. And then you continue through. That was actually useless, you don't have to do that. And then there's an item right here that leads to a scimitar. I think, right? Yep. Scimitar. Useless. I already have it. So, there's a red or a blue-eyed knight coming to attack me. And my guy didn't swing. Nice miss, bro. We both missed. We both missed, brah. So, don't do that. My guy likes to do that a lot. When I go to swing, he ends up pushing them, which is very bad, especially when I'm trying to knock a dude off a cliff, and I end up swinging instead, and then I fall to my death, or if I'm trying to kill an enemy and it causes me to push him instead, thus having the enemy kill me or something, which has happened too. Now this leads to a barricaded area. Break through the barriers, and there's going to be more of these freaking dreadlings, and you're going to want to put on any spell that gives you more defenses if you can, because there's going to be quite a few enemies up here. There's going to be another knight. There's going to be a couple archers and a spear guy? No, it's a sword guy who is apparently stuck on the stinking step there. So, now we're going to want to go up here first. Past this dreadling bitch. No. Die. And then we're going to run up here, and there's going to be an archer shooting you, trying to shoot you from above. And then you're going to want to pick up this item, which is another soul. And then he drops the lotus that cures poison. And then you're going to want to come up here where it's going to lead you to the knight. The knight. Dreadling that survived. Alright, dreadling dead, dreadling dead. Alright, here's the blue-eyed knight. Blinded by the light. Why did I say that? Alright, now we're going to murder this asshole. And we're going to grab this late moon grass. And we're going to go through the fog gate here. This is a very interesting part. I really like this part, actually. It's quite funny to watch enemies get beaten the crap by boulders, because it's payback for all the boulders they sent down your way, and your new game file, you're not going to expect there's going to be a boulder nearing you. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit this, and then you're going to want to walk up slowly, and as the enemies get pelted, you can just sit there and laugh. Laugh! Now, as you saw, nearly everyone died except for this guy. He got lucky. Actually, so did I one time. The boulders were coming down, and I forgot all about the boulders and ran... Oh, two guys survived. I ran right down here and was killing off the enemies, and a bunch of these boulders came down crashing and hit me, and instead of killing me, I fell over from one of the boulders' attacks, and all the rest rolled right over me. I got very lucky. Lucky. But if you go down there without sending the boulders down, some enemy will come up and do it for you, and thus you'll get hit instead. Now, this part is annoying because there's a bunch of enemies, and you won't know this, but there's actually a dragon. A red dragon will come and annoy your ass. So, what you're going to want to do is take an arrow to the head like I just did. That's very optimal. And then you're going to want to weaken. You're going to want to kill as many of these guys as possible and back off. And if you can, lure as many as you can your way. That way you can kill them, or the dragon will kill most of them. But either way, I like to do so you can just run through. Now, you're going to want to run up a bit and run back until the dragon appears. The dragon will appear in front of you, not behind you. Dragon? Dragon! That's just what worries me. I don't know when it's going to appear. There's no timing like on the bridges in part 2 where you got those crows. The crows will fly up, symbolizing the dragon's going to come. And, yeah. Where is it? Oh. Where is this dragon? This is annoying! Dragon, where are you? Ow. Ah. He's not attacking. Strange. So I'm gonna run through, get past this. Oh, okay, the dragon decided to be nice for once. So I'm gonna say fuck you to these guys. And we're gonna hit this switch, which actually opens up the gate to the boss. Skip that. And then you're gonna want to come over here, grab this item here, which leads you to another unknown hero soul, and then there's a very important item that I know for a fact because I've gotten it so many times, and like I said before, it's something that I actually care about. So we're gonna kill this guy, and then we're gonna kill this guy, and come over here first. But no, wait, wrong way. You're gonna want to come over here where the barricade is first, because it's behind that door you saw back there. That's like, oh, how do you get behind that? Well, this is how you get behind it, and guess what it is? Turpentine. What? That was an ephemeral eye before. Well, now I feel stupid. That used to be an ephemeral eye, actually. Don't know how that happened. Well, they must have changed it. I don't understand. I really don't. But whatever, I don't know what happened. That used to be an ephemeral eye, but now it's not. It was a turpentine. I am dumb. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 diddy dum 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 da da dum dum dum. So now we're gonna just pelt these stupid spearmen to death. And we're going to come down the second set of stairs, which leads to the second shortcut opening back to the beginning of the area. This is a little bit different than the first one. The first one held nothing but these guys. These will actually hold, the first type of boss fights, or the first enemies that will actually be what you'll encounter in the boss fight, the hoplites. These enemies are vulnerable to fire magic and back attacks. And then there's an item out here, which is a soul, I believe, yep. And then you're going to want to continue down the stairs, come around this hoplite, and hit him in the back, which is basically, for me, it's a one-hit kill. They are very vulnerable to fire magic spells, like, you know, Fireball and Firestorm from the Dragon God's Soul. Anything of that nature. The Fire God's Soul is very strong. They actually drop grindstones. I can show that real quick. Yep, Shard of a Sharpstone. They actually drop some large Heartstone shards, I think, and large Heartstone and Shard of Sharpstone. I'm not sure if it's large Heartstone shards or if it's the large Heartstone itself. I don't even know if there are shards of the Heartstone, but I only said that because there should be Heartstone shards, maybe not. But there are shards of other items, so this is the first boss. Boss. Alright, let's see now. I want to show its weakness off. Oh, okay. It's not going to really do that much, I don't think, but I'm just going to put on warding because they will, like, spam their attack on me. And we're going to spam fire. Yeah, no, it didn't do all that much, but it is really weak to it, so yeah, that does shit. I do more damage than that. Alright, so we're going to run up to it and just spam. As you see how much damage I do to these things. You will, in the beginning of your game, playthrough 1, you will not be doing as much damage. See how much they're scaring me? Unless you have no grass, these enemies can really, really hurt you. Because if you have no healings, there's no way in heck you're going to be able to get around all these Phalanx and hoplites, or all around these hoplites. I keep calling them all Phalanx, this is a part of the law. But you're not going to be able to get around these guys and actually be able to kill them all without them spearing your ass to death. So I remember actually when I first played the game, the very first time, I have died to this guy, even though it's really like, why, how'd you die to this thing? Yeah, well, I didn't know what I was doing. And these things are very dangerous if very left alone. That's why I like to kill them off. It's very advisable to do so, that way you can just tackle the boss with no problem. Plus, he also heals when he absorbs them back. And after they're all dead, he is worthless. Phalanx cannot attack you. Where you going, Phalanx? Where you going? Where you going? Death by firebomb! Wah, 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 wah. Doing the shake weight. Doing my shake weight. This is the first archstone, second archstone, sorry. You get the lead demon soul, which I already have every weapon, and I don't need it. So I'm going to use it. And use this. And go back to the next seals. But I'm going to end the episode. Alright guys, that's the end of this episode. Well actually first, before I end it off, I'm gonna do the monumental thing real quick. Talk to the monumental and show off how you get the game actually started. Talking to the monumental actually unlocks the other archstones. So you can access Stonefang tunnels, you can access Valley of Defilements, Shrine of Storms, and etc, etc. And then, there's actually an Ephemeral Eye Stone here as well for you to grab. There's actually two. There's one in the area above that requires you to be online. It's where you can see the, I don't know what it's exactly called, but it's, where you can see, like, the, other players' stats and stuff like that, or whatever, play record. But, yeah, I didn't go the right way, but... And if you notice, one of these monumentals will actually be alive. All of them are dead, one is alive. So here's the Ephemeral Eye. I don't know why it's Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. I'd actually call it an eye, because it's one. And as you see, they're all dead. That one actually looks alive. And they're all just dead. I don't know how they were killed, they don't really mention that. They probably died because they tried to control the old one and probably lost power. Most likely. And as you can tell, the only one alive... where the hell is he? Where are you? Do I actually have to talk to the maiden first? Or am I just straight up passing him up? Because he's right there. Yeah, I probably have to talk to the maiden. Alright, then that was a waste of time, but at least I got the Ephemeral Eye Stone. This should be him. He's the only one looking alive. Alright, then let's go do that. The maiden will actually tell you that the monumental is waiting above. No, wait, there he is. That's him. No, you don't gotta talk to her, never mind. I was confused, I was on the wrong floor.
Slayer of demons. There is something. Once.
Yay! You must lure the back old bad hit yes. You're fortunate indeed to have you, blah 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 blah. And nice. So I'm not on pure white tendency. You would know if you are because he gives you the friend ring. Sadly, I'm not. And this will lead you up to the area that I just mentioned, the online area, where you can go through the door if you're online, but I'm not playing online, so I can't go through. And there's an Ephemeral Eye Stone in there as well. And then we're gonna go end this episode. So you know, you don't need to talk to the Candle Maiden. She'll just tell you that the monumentals are waiting above. And Guys, that's going to end this episode. It's 24 minutes in. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out greatly. I love you guys. You guys are amazing people. If you need help with any of the bosses, you can just watch my video. I basically show how to defeat them. I don't know all the weaknesses, as I'm not used to Demon Souls. I'm used to Dark Souls. And if you need any help with bosses, just watch my videos. A lot will be explained on how I fight them, melee range at least, except for Maneater, who I beat with Firestorm alone. Because the area is so hard to freaking roll around in without getting hit, and they are powerful because it's a 2-on-1 fight midway through the fight. And with Firestorm and the ring that increases magical power, I can take them out in 1 to 2 hits, if hit right. So, if you enjoyed the video, again, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. You guys are amazing people. Have a good day, and bye. Peace out, y'all.